Good morning, Beanie. How are you? I set my microphone down lower because I was really up close and tight with it the other day. But how are you, my friend? Good morning, everyone, in general. Happy Sunday all around. I need coffee. This is the first sip of the morning. It's good to vibe on Sundays. We got to have good, chill vibes on Sundays. Try to get out those Sunday scaries as best as we can. But today I'm going to go through my Xbox and customize it a little bit because I haven't gotten a chance. So it's all fresh. It's got the default wallpaper, default icons and everything on it. I want to do some tweaking. I want to do some adjusting. I want to make it mine because I haven't been able to yet. Also, the frickin' Xbox controller battery that I bought, I got a wireless chargeable battery. And this thing I haven't charged it yet, and I got it at Christmas. Like, I'm blown away. I mean, to be fair, I think I've touched the Xbox like 5 times since Christmas, but still, it's pretty good. But it means that I can plug in a USB-C right in the back. Actually, no, this is micro USB. Gross. Anyway, but I can plug in a charger and charge the whole thing, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, Beanie, I'm not sure you were here last week. Yes, super gross. But I got an Xbox at the end of last year from a good friend of mine, Jay Frecka. Actually, let's do a shout out because he is a streamer. Let's see if this works. Yes.
Hello. Look. Hey.
He streams a lot of Doom Eternal. And when I tell you this human being is a master at Doom Eternal, I mean it. He is able to do things so quickly with certain combinations on his controller that I cannot even comprehend. He recently got one of the newer Xboxes, so he offered his old one to me, paid him for it what I thought was fair, and now we are off to the races, and I'm very, very excited to have this opportunity to play some new games. Yes, with the lights, anytime I think it's a tier 3 subscriber or VIP mod or myself uses the shout out command, it does lights, it does all that stuff. There's plenty, actually, that is the wrong command. I'll get this right eventually. If you're looking for other cool things, you can use the my experience buttons, experience points or channel points. Can do a couple cool things, but also if you use the little Lumia Stream button, which I believe is at the top of chat in the mobile app, and right over here for my desktop users, it's a little slide out, will show you some other cool things that you can do with the lights, as well as some other just general fun things. There's also sound effects and stuff like that. And for those who are curious, you have sound effects that you can just play in chat when you are feeling fancy. Pardon me. Subscribers get some custom ones. Followers get some just random ones. My favorite follower one is probably... There it is. That's my favorite one. And then I think my favorite subscriber one is probably the classic from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Very cool. Cool.
I thought you might, Beanie. Cool. But yeah, I built. Hey, none of that. I built all of those in. Actually, funny enough, a theatrical audio playback software, QLab. I don't use a separate app for that. The only thing that the separate app does for me is Chadbot, aka LubiaStream, communicates to the software with OSC commands to allow it to trigger sound effects. So that way I don't have to go through a third party and wait for that delay. It just all does it on my computer, which is super, super nice. But yeah, let's get down to business and do our normal Sunday check-in here. Talk about what we were up to the last week, what we're feeling right now, and what we're preparing for in the future. What has happened in the last week? One, the first dark week of my production that is currently up was last week, which means one, for those of you who don't know, every Monday after an opening weekend, I take off from work. One, for my mental health, because I usually have a therapy appointment, but two, just to do some catch up. Funny enough, this show has 2 dark weeks, technically. It's really a full week with if you count all the days off. But this first week we just spent cleaning. We tackled different areas of our shop to make it a little bit easier to work. So that way going in this week, we can start fresh and hit the ground running with the next show's build, which we have to start next week. So that was an awesome way to spend the week. On top of that, yesterday I went to the Broadway rave at St. Andrew's Hall here in Detroit. It was an absolute blast. Hung out with a ton of other theater nerds. It was a lot of fun. The DJ, I do not remember his name, and I feel terrible because he was incredible. It was an absolute blast. He was, as I described to a lot of people, he was a DJ first, a theater nerd second, which means he put on a hell of a show, and it happened to be Broadway songs. So he started out with Circle of Life from Lion King, which got us all hype, and then just jumped in to, I think it was My Shot from Hamilton, and just kept the hits rolling. About an hour in, he let us all know that if there's a song that's super passionate to us and we want to hop on the stage and perform, because he knows that we're all performers at heart, he would do so. And the first song, a couple friends of mine actually came dressed as Troy and Gabriella and from High School Musical 1, and they pulled them up to play, to perform We're All in This Together. And they did all the dances. They did everything. Hey, Chandler. Come here. That's not where you belong. Come here. Hop up. Come here. Fine, I'll pick you up. Ugh. But yes, so that happened. There was also a group that, a couple that did Popular from Wicked. Somebody else did the entirety of Cell Block Tango by themselves, which was incredible. 7.5 minute long song, and they knew all the words and all the moves. It was awesome. The last performance, there were a couple others in there, but the last one was a group of 4 who actually played the 4 characters that they were performing as did Bend and Snap from Legally Blonde. It was awesome. I loved it. Next time that this is anywhere near our city, look at Channy. Chandler, go. If she's going to be a boob, she can't be in here. That's the rule. But yeah, it was an absolute blast. Halfway through it, he played Mr. Brightside, which was kind of out of left field, but all of us were vibing with it, so we were fine. And then we realized it was an advertisement because normally he DJs Emo Night at St. Andrews Hall. So it was a little thing, but she listens when she wants to, like a typical cat. But she's great. I think the thing about her that I love most is that she's her own person. She's her own cat. She is independent. She does what she wants, but she understands that she needs us and that she wants us around. So she is a lap cat through and through. But she will also have the attitude of, well, fuck around and find out. So I love her to death. And in October, she's going to be 12. She is getting up there. The best being, actually. Yes, Chandler graced us with her presence. Just for a short period of time. So I'm going to drop some Channies in chat. Let them rain. But yeah, so today, I just realized I have a tiny hole in my shirt. And this is the Lumia Stream affiliate shirt that I got. So I'm really bummed about it. Oh, that's weird. Why didn't it show up as actual emojis? Are you on the phone? The phone app is being weird lately. Yeah, the phone app dropping emotes has been really weird. I don't know why, but I've noticed that when I'm lurking in other people's streams and drop some emotes and stuff, I'm just like, why did it just send text? Yeah. Also, my friends, I have a couple goals that I've set myself when it comes to the stream. They're small and attainable. That's something that I want to accomplish. Hello, Dano21 Luffy. How are you, my friend? But this thing, the D20, the Pixel Tape D20, the thing that I love with every fiber of my being, that is a total diva sometimes. Let's throw up a quick little thingy thing. Also, is Twitter giving other people problems, or is it just me? Let's do a command so that way I'm not it'll do its thing and then it'll go away. Where is it? RGB Light Show. So, yes, my D20, the amazing D20, the temperamental D20, is getting a facelift this summer. I'm hoping to tweak the innards of it a little bit, because for anybody who watched a while ago, when I built it on stream, the back side of it is not as clean as I want. Question about installment by Apple for an iPhone. Is it good? I mean, I like iPhones. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. But yes, the backside of this is a little filthy, and also I never finished the outside rim. One of the things that I really wanted to accomplish with the outside of it was a Oh, thank you so much for the caffeinate, my friend. Yeah, see? That's the sort of stuff that I'm able to do with this thing. Thank you. A little Breath of the Wild sound effect for those who didn't know. But yeah, the back side of that thing is filthy and I need to clean it up. But the second one is I want to adorn it with some other reflective material so that way it's a little bit more exciting. Because right now, you got the D20 or the, what is it? Isodecahedron? I think so. The 2D representation of isodecahedron. And then the halo around the whole thing. I absolutely love that. I think it's incredible. I do not love that I got cables that run like this. So I'm going to do some tweaks about how that cable is run. Because right now it comes on both sides. I want to tweak it so that way it only comes out of one. Or I can send it up so that way you can't see it on stream. Trying to figure that out. And then the other upgrade is that I'm going to be adding this. Because for a while I had my shelf lit up. And right now it's very dark. Because the controller that used to do stuff with it died on me. My hope is to plug in another controller that is attached to this thing. So that way I can then control it with the same control mechanisms as my D20. So I'm hoping to get that added into the system very, very soon. My hope is that by middle of May, we'll have a stream set up and I'll do one stream that is getting this thing clean and pretty and another stream where I am hooking all this system up and getting that all added into my system. Because right now, the only stuff, Gamer Room updates, hell yeah. The only things in my room that aren't controlled by DMX, which of course, me being a lighting fanatic and a theatrical lighting designer, I needed everything to run on the lighting standard for theater. Everything back here will be run on DMX after that upgrade. For the longest time, this was still run off of an old, like, Magic Home, tiny little Bluetooth thing that my system controlled, and it wasn't very reliable. I mean, I've bought 2 of them, and both of them have died. So the hope is that I can add in a controller back there, so that way I can control that thing. My ultimate hope, is to also do that in Pixel. So that way I can do chases around my whole shelf. So we'll see. That is some of the upgrades that I'm looking for. Oh, we were talking about what I did, and we haven't done the check-in for where we are, and then where we're headed. Obviously, I talked a little bit about where we're headed. But the the stuff I wanted to talk about in the now, if you will, is I'm feeling okay. Like, I would say I'm at 65%, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not below half. I'm not running low by any means, but I'm still recharging. It's going to take me a little bit to still recharge after the production, after some really heavy family stuff that has happened recently, and some heavy friend stuff that has happened recently. So I'd say I'm at about 65, like out of 100, of where I want to be mentally. Thank you. I think what's going to help me get further is just time, obviously. Therapy, obviously. But more importantly, I think what's going to get me there is I just need to make plans. I need to execute plans. I had a great conversation with my therapist about how I thrive when I make plans and I'm able to either divvy out the plan to others and be a leader and push us towards where we need to go so we can execute those plans and accomplish goals. Or if the plans don't work, I'm able to have that strong base of what the plan was, so that way I continue to move forward. And I was able to connect something as simple as my little sign off here on my stream, as well as my emails and all the blogs I've ever done for the last 10 years, something super, super simple that I was able to then connect to better myself and create a positive mental environment for myself. But the phrase design and conquer, because I realized that that what that's based off of is divide and conquer. And I added design because I thought it was witty initially, but I realized that no, it's a much more positive way to look at that phrase, is that you design a plan, you take all the pieces of what has been given to you, what you can control out of that situation, and you design a way through it. You sit there, you fabricate scenarios, you test options, you figure out a way forward, and then you go out there and you conquer it. Now, does that mean that you're done? No. It's a battle. It's something that is one step at a time. It's something that gets you further, gets you moving forward. So I was able to take something that I use just kind of in the background, something that just kind of drives me artistically here on stream as well as with my design. And I was able to take that and turn it into something more. And it's really kind of amazing. Again, I need to stress this. Therapy works if it's for you. It's not for everyone. But when you do it, if you need it, it works. So I was able to take that, and now design and conquer means something even more to me. So I will be leaning into that further and further as I go along, but it was just one of those really nice things. Of course, I have therapy on Mondays, not every Monday, but so I came to this realization right after, the day after my last stream. But yeah, so that's where I am today. That's where I feel 65. But the future, where are we headed? What am I planning for now? What's on the horizon? Well, tomorrow, I think I'm going to work from home. I have to communicate with some of my shop workers to make sure they understand what's going on. I'm probably going to give them some virtual work to do as well, just so that way we're on the same page. So that way they can continue working and I don't have to come in. Because again, that 65 can turn into a 75 just with one work day at home. But I need to be able to give that to myself, as well as be able to ask it of my employer as well as my employees. So that way we can design and conquer. So that's what that's probably going to look like. And then for the rest of the week, we're starting to build for that next show. And then not this this upcoming Sunday, so a week from today, will be the last performance of the show that I'm working on, which means I will do a stream that morning. I will get myself around and then probably head in later that day to get that show torn down and start to pull things out on the stage, moving forward from that to get the next show started. We're going to start this week, but after Sunday is when we're going to be able to hit the ground running and actually put stuff up on the stage and structurally put it together, not just prep for it. So that'll be great. In regards to stream, I'm really hoping as things kind of progress forward here with things, I'm really hoping to be able to, now that the semester is about over, I'm really hoping to be able to add in a couple evenings. I know I mentioned before that what the heck? Sorry, my chat screwed up. I'm trying to fix it. Okay. I know I mentioned before that I'm trying to get an evening schedule back in, and the hope is to go a little bit later, so 8 or 9 p.m. I would start up, just so that way I can get my evening in, have some dinner with Pumpkin, and then probably jump on a stream. I've been looking at game schedules, like release dates and stuff, and I think the next big game that we're going to play on this little thing we call a stream is probably going to be Tears of the Kingdom. It looks incredible. I'm very excited about it. But I also noticed, timing-wise, Minecraft Legends also comes out very soon. I'm wondering if that's going to be a next one, because that looks like a lot of fun. It's a, what is it, an action RPG or a strategy RPG, whatever you want to call it. Akin to, what you call it? What's that style of gameplay? Not Warhammer, but just that, like, create the troops, create structures, attack the enemy base, take over land and items, and bring stuff back. So that way you can take on the next one. It looks like a lot of fun. It's very similar to Hyrule Warriors, especially the last one that came out, which I really loved. And as long as I know the process, I think it's going to be an absolute blast of a game. So I'm really excited. And then, oh, thank you so much for the lurk, friend. I had somebody actually ask why I don't do anything alert-wise with lights and sound when somebody lurks. And it's like, that defeats the purpose. The reason somebody's lurking is so they can do it privately. But I think a lot of people see all of these commands that I've built and they think, oh, well, why don't you have anything for that one? I appreciate my lurkers. Thank you so much for stopping in and chatting when you could. I appreciate the lurk as always, and I hope to see you again soon. But from here, my friends, I think I will jump into the Xbox. We'll make some customizations. We'll play around and see what's possible. Again, I haven't had an Xbox since my OG Xbox, like black box, green logo in the center, shaped like an X. Yeah, that's how long it's been since I've had an Xbox. So this is all new and exciting for me again. I'm not sure what to label this stream when it comes to category. I'm hoping that something just comes up, or I can just keep it just chatting. Like I have no problem with that. So I think I might just keep it. I might just keep it as just chatting, and we'll just switch over and play on the Xbox and see what we can do with that. So yeah, this is my, again, brand new Xbox. It's even got the quick tips thing. And the only reason I know that this is like the sign of a brand new Xbox is because, shocker, I have played on other Xboxes. This is just the first one that I have owned as an individual. So I want to just check out. Yeah, so if settings is up there, I don't really need this. But let's customize a bit. Let's see what we can figure out. Let's do color and theme. Let's start there. Purple, dark. Oh, well, that was easy. Great, cool. Accessibility. Yep, I want that off. My background. Okay, this is where I can actually get a little bit more exciting with it. Achievement art. Are there any cool Minecraft ones? Probably not. Oh, these are fun. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but exciting all the same. Maybe we do solid color and game art. Game art and background. Let's start with purple. And see what that looks like for us. Oh, so it'll be the game. Got it. Okay, so maybe I don't like that. Let's do. Don't have any custom images on here yet, so I don't think I can do that. I haven't uploaded anything. So maybe I do achievement art for now. 25 achievements. Let's go all the way to the beginning and see what we have. Oh, okay. It's not at the beginning. Oh, wow. First time I ever opened a chest, friends. Look at me. I'm so fancy. This is back when I played, for one of the first times, I think. Let's do passing the time. I kind of like that. Mostly because it's a bearded Steve, which I think just looks fun. Okay. I like it. Now, how do I update my... Customize the guide? Oh, okay. This is at the top. So guide, people, parties and chats. Yep, that looks great. So this is the layouts that currently exist. I think I'm gonna have to just develop this as I go. Yeah, because settings was the last thing that was open, so that's why it's up top. So these are the games I currently have. Minecraft Dungeons is something I want to play soon, but I have not touched yet. What apps do I have? Oh, fun. So I know I need to log into Twitch soon. Because then I can stream straight from my Xbox, which means if I go on a trip or something, I can still stream and just plug my headset into this thing. At least I think that's what this is for, isn't it? I'll dig into that later. I don't know how to get back to home screen. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, I get it now. So there's the home screen and then the individual screen. I get it. It all makes sense. Okay. I know that I want to, there's another game that I saw recently that I really wanted to add, but I'm going to have to go looking for it. I did debate for a little while there about getting Xbox Game Pass. I was actually, I had 3 months free and played around with it and really like it, but I just can't justify the cost. Again, super nice. I like the idea. I just could not justify the cost. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a spring sale. That's why I wanted to look. Ooh. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption is definitely something I was interested in. Show all 738. Look at the graphics on that Call of Duty game. Excuse me. I would really enjoy if you showed me the games. Because right now, it seems like you are frozen. I don't like that. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Some games that have looked very interesting to me in the past are currently on sale. Oh, man. I appreciate that it says included in Game Pass and hides the cost behind a click. So you have to click on it to actually be able to do what you need. So what is in the Ultimate Edition? Because I don't think I actually have I don't think I have Dungeons. I think I downloaded it with Game Pass and I'm not able to actually use it. In this bundle. Oh, it's got all these bundles. Yeah, let's see what I actually have, because if I don't actually have it, yes, okay, I don't actually have it, then I think I might grab it since it's on sale, because normally it's like $40 and I can get it for 26. And that's the other part is I don't think if I buy it here, I don't think it works on my computer, which is the platform I'd like to play it on. So I might hold off. I got notifications. What are they? Okay. I'm starting to understand things, friends. It's starting to make sense. What's night mode? Oh, got it. Count. Okay, I already figured that stuff out the last time, which was a challenge. Devices and connections. Connect is still a thing? Wow. Preferences. Okay. It should be on. Oh yeah, that's a separate settings button and everything. How's the music volume? I'm always worried. Invert right stick y-axis, invert left stick y-axis. Swap triggers, turn on vibration. Okay. Input of 2 controllers so the 2 people can play as one. Ooh, that's fancy. Oh, that's probably really nice for those who have mobility issues. Okay. Oh my God, I can just join a group? That's pretty cool. The Mario movie. Oh yeah, that's right. I also went and saw the Super Mario Brothers movie. It was fun. That's how I describe it. It was fun. I was not in love with some of the what kind of felt like they didn't go as hard as I was hoping with some things. They did a lot. Like it was very exciting for what it was, the fact that we were getting what we did. But yeah, it still kind of felt like they were pumping the brakes a little bit. Like they wanted to go harder. They just didn't, which sucks. Burp. Pardon me. All these free games. And I say free because we all know that there's so many microtransactions with those type of games. Oh, Diablo 2. I played you so much on my original computer back in the day. Do I actually have it installed? I don't think I do. I think you're lying to me. But, yeah. What else is there to... I'm just curious. So this is the... Oh, this music is exciting me. Okay. Let's get rid of the stuff that I know I'm not going to use on here. Let's move this up here. And I won't get rid of Game Pass until I absolutely need it. Okay. Yeah, rate down the friends and community, then okay, got it. Perfect. Yeah, because I've been told that Minecraft Dungeons is a lot more fun with mouse and keyboard, but actually I wanted to there's a trailer I wanted to watch. Is it weird I wish this was turn-based? Wait, is this better on PC? Doesn't look like it would be. Some machines shown are not actual gameplay. Oh, no way. Well, like, how do I... Single stick gameplay. Let's look at the gameplay trailer. Looks like a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of like Baldur's Gate and games like that, which I think is pretty sweet. Game, it's a nice twist on Minecraft Diablo. Yeah, okay, I was right. A few minor bugs here and there, but doesn't hinder the gameplay. I want to look at some of the low ones. Diablo for kids. Great game, can't wait for more updates. Crashcraft Dungeons. For whoever thought that Melee Interact was a good idea, there's only one thing I hate, and that is Melee and Interact being the same button. Lost many times to creepers because the character prioritizes picking up random junk rather than killing the creeper. Multiplayer starts reviving rather than killing the mobs literally surrounding me. Interesting. Okay. Good game, Broken Dungeons. Went into this game with low expectations, believing it would be disappointing. However, for a dungeon crawling game, it doesn't disappoint. Well, it doesn't when it works properly. It's nothing crazy or out of this world, but it achieves what it set out to be, a simple, fun, and easy to understand Minecraft-themed dungeon crawler. While the game could certainly use some more interesting loot, the current gear is rather customizable, allowing it to suit many different playstyles. There do happen to be some game-breaking bugs which cause the whole section of the map to stop working properly. Uh-oh. Oh, this was almost 3 years ago, so. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at Minecraft Dungeons for PC. But I don't know if I want to tackle that right now. But speaking of which, let's put this bad boy to sleep. Switch over to here. As long as my... Oh, I gotta fix that. I think, if I remember correctly, my, my Mac doesn't wake up for Bluetooth access, which is not convenient. Where's the... So wait, it's here, here. Nope. Library. Application support. How do I do this? Why can't I remember? Find app bundle for app. Open this, replacing the ID with the one you looked up. I don't like that. What's a better way to find it? Nope, not what I wanted. Parallels. Oh, maybe. There it is. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, a couple of my apps, I don't like the fact that full screen isn't true full screen. So I have this little script that if I close out the apps and then reopen them, they usually, yes, they get rid of the menu bar for me. So that way I don't have to have that on my streams, which gets really annoying. So unfortunately, Windows 11 is the only ARM-based Windows version that I can use, which sucks because I don't like Windows 11. I think it... Oops. Scale 150. No, that's way too small. 200. That'll do. So resolution is actually... Technically, it's 1920 by 1080. Is it going to give me that? It probably won't. Why does it think it's connected to a weird frickin' display type? Options. It's gonna make me do it here, isn't it? No. Oh well. Let's find a resolution that kind of works, but so yeah, Minecraft Legends is coming out. Yeah. Let's find Minecraft, because I believe the launcher is free. And then Dungeons is on sale here too. Interesting. Wait, is this the Xbox version? Yeah, I don't want to buy. Isn't compatible. Wait, does Dungeons? Dungeons doesn't work on ARM. Look at that. Okay. Well, then it looks like I have to play it on one of my consoles. Good to know. Good to know. So yeah. Another thing I wanted to try to work on today, my friends, if it will let me. Let's see if my new little button actually works like it's supposed to. If I do this, hey, I just gotta do that, and then I should be able to. There it is. Awesome. Is I wanted to set up my Stream Deck because right now my Stream Deck Beyond and Stream Deck Main are good to go. I'm very happy with them. They do exactly what I want them to. Very happy. But Stream Deck Mini, we are at a little bit of square one right now. So my thought for the Stream Deck Mini is that I want to do quick stuff. I want stuff that I need to get to like right away. And then I want to put probably here that I want to put page buttons. So I want to put like previous and next pages like this. And then we'll do hopefully once we wrap around, we'll do a wrap around like this. And in theory, yep, I can cycle through all the pages just like that. And that way, all these buttons are then the hotkeys that I can cycle through. But I have to figure out exactly what I want to put there. Like the stuff that I do most often is what I want here. My first thought is to do some Spotify buttons. I want to do a play pause, next track, previous track. And then what do I have here? It's just random. I don't like that. So maybe that's it for this one. Maybe that's all I need here. And then I can go next page and I can do the same thing, but with Apple Music, which I don't really use much anymore. Oh, maybe that's what I can do. I can put an actual like launch button. Like an actual application launch. System. Open. Choose. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we actually a launch button for these. No titles, don't need them. So I can cycle through and just have a quick little play pause button. We'll add another page. Is it just easy to... Sweet, okay. What are some other things that I need to get to on a regular basis? Any of my commands that I need on a regular basis? This does mean I could probably get rid of my Spotify page, which I like, on my Stream Deck main. And get rid of this one. But what would I replace it with? I already got the Discord one. I don't know. Possibilities, my friend. Possibilities. Is there anything here that I need quick toggling of? Honestly, this could probably do that. Do an OBS launch. Yeah, this is the one I'm running, right? Yes. Boop. And then I could have a phone toggle. Because that's when I use all the time when I have access to it. And then probably stopwatches or the timers, the 3 minutes and the 5. Or do I want quick content? Like I want to be able to turn on like guest. Turn on guest cam. Because guest cam just does this. Oh, it's not actually turning on. What's up? What's happening? What did I screw up? Oh, it's the wrong button. This one just turns on this for me. Or if I have a guest, I turn it so that way it's pointed at them. But that's what that one does. I kind of love that. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's grab that into mini. So guest local. And then the only other thing I can think of, because I got my phone, would be this button and get rid of it off of that and put it over here. I like that because I want this to have more use. I do think I want to change this icon because I really like how this one works. So if I change this one to be like this one, so if I delete this and do guest local, why does it look so weird? I don't really need the local thing, but I can scoot this over and make it smaller again. No reason for it to be so big. So guest and phone. So if I do guest cam 2. Perfect. I didn't change it here. Cool. Awesome. So I have a guest and I have a phone button right there. And then the live toggle. So I can go back to here and I can get rid of this one because I don't need it. I do want something to go here. I'm just not sure what I want it to be. Also, I think I'm going to change the name of this from guest to top or overhead. I don't like that. Boom. Yeah, it's a boom cam. So this is a boom cam now. That's what it's called. Boom cam, phone cam. Perfect. And a live toggle and an OSB shortcut. Oh. Previous page. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. So that is, oh, we should rename this profile. Shortcuts. Pardon me. I do not think there is one page or the other that I want in here more than others. So I'm happy with what it is. I am wondering if I want to create a maybe a audio device. No, mute, unmute. I don't like that. I don't use Discord as much as I used to anymore, so I don't see a reason to use that. Oh, one of these. Ooh, which one does that? One of these buttons still toggles the other device, which I don't like. Which one does it? There it is. So mini shortcuts. There we go. Okay. So this one, I'm wondering if I want to do maybe some like shortcuts to like cool little things to show off what my Lumia Stream stuff can do. So if I do like a like Lumia Stream, let's do a system action first for Lumia Stream. So maybe I can toggle to it fast if I need to. Also, I hate that icon, and I know I have a different one in here. It's just way too simple. Oh, Dustin. You know the icon AS file crashes this stuff. Why do you do that? So yeah, every once in a while, friends, for those wondering, I make a boo-boo and I crash Stream Deck because I, for some reason, thought that the ICNS type icon is a good idea. And it's not. It's not. It never has been. It never will be. The only one that works is the PNG, which I think that's a folder, so I have to go in it. That's not how it works. How does it? Why? Wait a second. What am I missing? Kind. Images. Export as PNG. Boom. Oh, it's right there. There we go. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. And then I want to turn on some. So if I do Twitch points command and I select nope, it's Twitch extension command. There we go. RGB light show. Just say RGB. Make that super big so I can see it. Tiny mic. Maybe not extension. Maybe this one is command. Do, which doesn't work for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let's see why. Shoot it. Why doesn't, interesting. Okay. So let's go to, okay, you can't see what I'm doing, so I'm sorry. But I am going in and seeing why my, oh, because lights isn't in there, but light is. Stupid. Apply. There we go. So, let's get back to this. So this one will now work, which is awesome. Make that a little bit bigger. And we'll do this, and then we'll do sounds. And then in theory, if I hit this, would that just work? Sounds, lights. Perfect. Okay, so those both drop correctly. And then I can do this so I can show off the RGB lights. Awesome. Cool. So that works. Okay, these are some really nice shortcuts. Like this is the stuff I need right now. So go back to main. And the OBS one now has a big old blank spot. So I think I switched these two, so these are good. Test is here. Guest content stuff is all here. I don't think there's anything that I need to enable and disable on a regular basis that would need to go here. Because this is all like almost setup stuff. Like I'm getting into the nitty gritty. Because like if I open up this, does this work? It does work. Okay, so if I switch from Dustin Cam to Dustin Tuber, I'm now set up appropriately So that way it's my VTuber or my PNG tuber in this little box. So that way I can do streams like this, and I don't have to yeah, that. So yeah, that's what that is. But that app has to be open for it to work, which I don't really use as much anymore, but it is available to me when I want to. So what's another? Let's just open up. Do this, and I'm going to see if there's anything. Turn on and off the emote wall, which I use all the time, so there's no real reason. Acer content. I have buttons for all of that. Guest. I guess I could do a cycle of which phone is on. Maybe that would be a good idea. So if I do a multi-action button, multi-action switch. So when one thing's on, the other is not. So if I do, it'd be source visibility, hide. So I want in phone Ninja, and then phone phone NDI, because I think those are the two I do most. So this would be hide, which means this one would be phone Ninja, and this one is phone NDI. And then I would clear. Oh. I need to find this color icon. Where did I save it? I don't think I did, now that I'm thinking about it. I feel like that was a bad call. Because it was just a dark blue. Well, maybe this is where I start changing things up from this blue to something else. So this is a switch between, yeah, so let's go camera. I think I'll do this style, because a lot of these are actual cameras. So I think I'll stick with this look, and then I'll just have the text that swaps above it. Well, one of them is NDI, one of them is that. So maybe I change the icon style based on what it is. So one of them is my actual phone. Pardon me. One of them is... Actually, I kind of like this icon. I think it makes the most sense because I'm swapping, so... And then that way I can do... Okay, so that one's active, which means this one is Ninja. Tahoma. I think I want to line it up center, so it'd be phone Ninja. That's font too big. Is that what it is? How's it look on my thing? Okay, good. It looks good. So I think I'll do space this to get it tucked over so that way it looks right. Do the same thing with this one so it looks good. Copy that so that way I can go over here, paste it, and now it'll be NDI. That way I can swap it. You will not see what I'm seeing, unfortunately, but I am bringing up the phone screen so that way I can make sure that this toggles properly. Okay, and I already learned I labeled them wrong. Cool. So now it should... Awesome. And I would love to do the same thing with guest local, guest remote. So I can condense down these buttons. So let's do the same thing here. So this will be guest. Yeah, guest ninja. Guest local. Right? I think. So let's figure this out. So it would be guest now. Cam 2. And then guest video. Boop. And then guest video. And then guest cam 2. So if we go back to here, we're currently on guest ninja. So let's see. Oh, so this is guest. Why? Okay. So guest. Oh, I already screwed it up. Already screwed it up. So this is guest cam 2 video. I'll get there, I promise. Guest video, guest cam 2. So we go back to here. This turns on that. Okay, so this is labeled incorrectly. I'll get there, I promise. Ninja. And then this is local. Cool. So now I need, well, I got the toggle right here. So I can switch this mini. Instead of it being toggling on that, it can toggle on this. So if I do that, hey, and then I can switch it here to be what it is. Awesome. That's what I wanted. So I'm going to relabel this. Instead of boom, I'm going to label it guest. Because it makes more sense now. Perfect. So let's go back to main. I don't think I want to cycle the content stuff. I don't think that makes any sense. But I do think I want to do this. I do want to swap this one. Because I think I'm at a spot where that makes way more sense. So this should be Dustin. If it's Ninja, then that should be Tuber. And then this should be Dustin. Cam. So if we go in here, wherever the Ninja is, we swap it with Tuber. And then swap that with Cam1. And then Dustin, Cam1, Dustin, Tuber. So now should be able to turn off guest and do Dustin Cam and Dustin Tuber. Awesome. I can switch those at a moment's notice. That's awesome. And then I just have a toggle button for these three guys, which I like. So Atom, content. Now, the one thing that I do want to make sure is that when one goes on, the others go off, which means I technically should make these into multi-action buttons. So I should make something like this with just 2 more steps. So if I go, I don't like the I want it to be a screen. Or display. Monitor. TV. Okay, that's better. I like this one a lot. Let's swap it in both places. Now it did. No, it didn't. Now it did. Okay. So let's go at him. There we go. Okay, I like how that looks a lot better. So we'll do this isn't a switch anymore. We don't want a switch. We just want a multi-action button. Just a simple multi-action button. And we want it to do OBS Studio, source visibility, and can I copy and paste? We'll just drag in 3. So now it's show hide. So it'll show, we'll go to Acer content, Atom. This will do Acer content. It'll hide remote, and it will hide Acer content display capture. So now this one is a a toggle that will turn on the Atem and turn off the others. So that way I never turn them on all at once, which is what I want. So now I'm going to delete all these because I don't need them. And we're just going to copy and paste this. So this one will be remote content. So this is how I did the last Mario Kart stream, is that I was able to sit in the living room with Pumpkin and play oh, this isn't going to work right. Oh no. This isn't going to work the way I want it to. Because these won't... Dang it. Dang it. Well, the remote content is technically guest content. So maybe I do... How am I going to do that, though? I think I need to completely rebuild that whole thing. Can I back up? I can't. Maybe we just do simple source visibilities again and just get those back up and running because I don't want to have to worry. So we swap the here and make that Toma and make it 16 because that looks the cleanest. And we get rid of some of these spaces. And we put it back here. Cool. So we got that one. And we're just going to go through here and do remote content and then display capture. And I'm going to just name this 4K. And swap back. This one will be remote, which means I can get rid of some of the spaces. Oop. Okay, so now we're back to roughly what we were before. I kind of want how do I want to do this? Film. So it's not a camera, it's text. Oh, why didn't you let me type? Come on, let me type. Oh, it double type. Oops. Now it's not happy at me. I want something that looks... Whoa, calm down. No. Card. Card could look nice. I want it to have that nice white in the middle. I think that just looks super clean. It's not a camera. It's just content. It's letter, paper, page, document, getting closer. Icon. It's probably going to get mad at me because that's a very generic term for what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's just scroll through here and see what we find. There's something very specific that I see in my brain, but I can't think of a way to describe it. So I'm going to scroll through and see if I find something that jumps out at me and goes, yep, that's it. Because I want it to be different enough from what I'm doing with everything else. Oh, there it is. I think that's it. So we're going to reset to default. Reset to default. So I can set this. And now it's off. Okay, great. So now this needs to go here. Boop, boop. And I need to scoot it over. Boop. There we go. So now the text, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So that works now. Is there anything else that I toggle on a regular basis that should be on here? I don't think there is. I think this is it for now. There is the stopwatch and the clocks and stuff like that I still need to worry about. But for now, that looks a lot cleaner than it has in a long time. I really like these. Like, these are the two things I use the most often. So that'll be really nice. I do want to change the icons here just because I feel like it's too generic. So it's offline. So maybe I do the play pause symbol and I cycle through it. So if I do a reset, and I'm not going to accidentally, I refuse to accidentally play it for real. Because I would be very, very upset with myself if I screwed that up. So it's offline and then live. So we'll push that up to the top and we'll scoot that over. And we just won't be able to see the offline one until we're actually offline. So we are live. That does look good. That looks really clean. That's what I was looking for, is something super clean. And these ones are default, so I'm just going to leave them. Whee! Yeah, those are the three that I use most often, and it allowed me to clean up this one, which is what I wanted to do. Like, that looks a lot cleaner. I am going to want to put something down here that makes a little bit more sense. I just can't think of what that is right now. I do kind of hate the next page, previous page buttons. So I may change that right now. What if I do next? Or arrow? Maybe track down one that fits better. I like this style. So let's see if I can find one that looks a little bit more. Yep, that's what it is. So I'm going to do here. Boop. Yes. We'll do the same thing with this one. Oh yeah, that's super clean. Awesome. And again, it's right here at my fingertips, so that way I don't have to reach over here anymore, which is so nice. I am wondering if I do want to add a Discord one just to be safe. Because then I legitimately don't have to worry about jumping over there for Discord on a regular basis. So that would be system, open, choose Discord Canary, get rid of the title, and then we're going to do Discord. Push to mute is definitely something that I appreciate. And then overall mute and overall deafen. That's probably best, right? Like, let's go. Yeah, because I never use push to talk, unfortunately. Especially like this. I am always I'm an avid believer in anyway, I'm an avid believer in something being on all the time, and then yeah. Anyway, you get it. You understand. You know what I'm saying. Do I want I kind of want. Can I do push? No. Mute. I think I got to do just an alternative version of the microphone because I like that mic, but I think I need it to be like this. So it's push to mute. There we go. That works. Oh, wait. I think I like that better. Let's do this here. And then headphone. Speaker. Man, why does... Darn. That's upsetting. I really wanted orange for both of them, and that's just not possible. I'm upset. So we'll just do the blue one again, so that way mute, deafen, because I think if I go over here, mute works, deafen works, and then we have push to mute. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. So yeah, now we got Discord, Spotify, Apple Music. I might get rid of this page because I don't think I'm going to use Apple Music on this computer. Perfect. I got rid of that page, so it got rid of this one. I need to remember that that's a thing that will happen. Cool. So you got 4 pages. I'm able to toggle through all of them. Beautiful. Cool. I think with that, we are good to go with my Stream Deck. Let's go back to here, and then I'll use this nice fancy new thing to make that work. So that makes me happy. Cool. I do think I am going to end the stream by jumping into Minecraft a little bit. And we'll get that but yeah. Let's get into some Minecraft. There we go. But yeah, you'll see right away as soon as I open up Minecraft and put it in full screen that the menu bar went away when this is in full screen because I did the little script thing that gets rid of it. So certain apps that I don't want to have that on top of, I just run that script and it gets rid of it. It broke. No. Let's not worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Are you worried about it? Because I'm not. Okay. So, there was something that I did that I was really proud of. What did I do? Well, I started building a better access to the wool storage. Because right now, oh, that hurt. The only way to get into wool storage is down through here. I don't like it. I want to be able to, like, there is a way to get into it from here, and I didn't like that either. So then my thought was to, like, get all the way down here. Was to make a, like, if I split the difference, so, or I just put it here. Oh! Hello?
Oh no! Our table!
Hi!
Well, the table broke.
Your great friend, my great friend, how are you? It's been way too long. I don't know what's up there. 50581. Oh, I just got done doing some nerdy tweaks to my Stream Deck and stuff, and I wanted to jump in the Chanland for a minute because I missed it. Ow. Hope I messed that up. Oh, it's 5:05:81. Haha. On vacation? Hell yeah. That's awesome, my friend. I am very, very happy that you get the opportunity to vacay. Right here? Yep, that's exactly where it is. Dear God. Okay. Man, I really don't like to use ladders for certain entrances like this, but I think it might be the only option. I don't know if this is going to be enough ladders. I am a absolute sucker for putting a ladder on the bottom. I am gonna want a trapdoor, I think. Well, I just opened one of my latest shows, 9 to 5 over at EMU. And it was such a frickin' endeavor, my friend. And I'm very happy that it's open. But it was 100% one of the most mentally and physically demanding things I've had to do in a long time. So I'm glad it's open. And I'm glad that I get to do a little bit of relaxation, especially recently. It's just been really nice to do. Also, I've been trying to get better at doing the correct recipes for things than just using the recipe book. Because I have learned that it can be very annoying. Okay, cool. So now we have a couple ways that you can get into that now. So you can get quicker access to the things that you need. And I'll get rid of these torches because I don't think they look as nice. Cool. Yeah. Then you got all the wool that you could ever ask for, and to the point that it's pretty much filled up 2 double chests worth of wool. So I think that'll be good. There we go. Excellent. A little bit quicker access into that. Yeah, this ambient sound stuff is so freaking nice for this game. Also, friend, I don't know if you saw this one of the last times, but I have an inventory tab mod on, so I can cycle through all of my inventory tabs. Oh, why isn't this labeled? That should be labeled. I need to go label it. Because you can't label crafting benches. That's why. So I need to do something else. I need to label it with something that... Label it with something that's not a crafting bench. That still screams crafting. Something that seems like a good representation of that. I could do a wooden pick. I don't hate that idea. Let's craft up our wood. And do a wooden pickaxe. And then jump downstairs and label this thing. So work benches. I hope that I remember that's what the wooden pickaxe means. Again, it's going to be labeled accordingly. Yeah, so now it's going to be way near the end in the W's. Isn't it? I wish I could relabel this crafting table so that way it was at the front all the time. Yeah, workbenches and weapons. Okay, that works for me. So let's get to nature so that way I can drop off the oak leaves and the oak saplings, sticks. I need crafted wood, which I think is way up here. Trapdoors. Tab through all your chests that are accessible from your current position, which is why I have this nice little thing. Because if I stand right here in the center, I can reach all of the chests and shulker boxes that are near me. So that way I can have direct access, basically, to everything that I need on a regular basis. Gravel we'll get rid of. Ender chest. We'll throw that iron in the ore. Is it a server mod? It is client mod, but I have the server version of it installed so that way you can see in so you can tab through ender chests and stuff. I think it needs to be on the server for that. I can't remember, but I do know that I have it also on the server to help with things. I think I need to go to, I think it's nature blocks that has dirt in it. Grass blocks? Or is it raw? I don't remember where. There it is. Okay, so that's getting put away. Thank you for the hydrate. Beanie, you're back. Hello. Or you're just making sure I drink while you're lurking. Either or, I appreciate it. Okay, so all these are getting sorted because I have enough in my chest right now. I try to only keep a stack of every item that I can think of. All the like standard items, if you will. And it has really worked out for me so far. yeah. So I'll let that stuff dump. I think this is just a standard chest, isn't it? I feel like I want to make that a trap chest. Which means I need a tripwire. I think I have some in my redstone chest up top. If not, I'm fairly confident I got some in my ender chest. I do. So we'll change that one. And I think I need to change out the one that's in the capsule, the quick drop-off one. Let's lock the hopper. And go craft this into a trap chest. There we go. And then we'll go do the same thing to the one at the capsule. It's way better to just go all the way to the top, because then we can fly to where I need to be. It's already trapped. Dang it. Right? That's a trap chest? Or am I crazy? Yeah, because every time I open it, it causes the dropper to go off. Okay, so now I have a random tripwire. I guess let's put it in the redstone. Oh, there's already one in there. Oh well. Another one. Another one. Great. Cool. Also, friend, I miss you in Chanland. I know life has been busy. Life has been crazy. Life has also been great for a lot of things and a lot of people, but there's something about playing in this little world that I helped create with friends that just brings me a lot of joy. So I hope to see you in Chanland again soon. I know you were getting started on a nice little like dwarven cave situation in that ravine, so definitely, if you can, jump back in and play around with that, because that was really exciting. Yeah, not too long ago, I decided to start a raid, so that way I could get myself some Totems of Undying, just for me not to hold on to them for a regular basis. But yeah, I got 5 of them. I got 3 of them there. We are still on 1.19. I have not updated to the latest 1.19.1 through 4. I haven't done that for a couple reasons. One, I was able to install a mod that did the Allay duplication, so that was one of the biggest features that people were asking for. But I was able to hold on to 1.19 in its sameness, if you will, and what it was capable of, and all of its features, so that way we didn't have to add on any extraneous things. That being said, I do think Chanland is going to get upgraded to 1.20 when it comes out. We're trying to figure out how we're going to do that. But my heart of hearts wants to do a soft reset. And what that means is that wherever we are when 1.20 comes out and we update things, I would like us to all gather in the middle of town, those who want to do so, all gather in the middle of town with all the gear that we need to get back. So any elytra, rockets, good armor, all that stuff. And then when we get to the new location, whether we travel there by foot, or I hit the teleport button and just get us thousands of blocks away. Like I'm talking 10, 20,000 blocks. I want to go far. That I make a obsidian box and put all of our gear in it, and then have us start essentially from scratch. We'll keep all of our levels. It won't be one of those things where we start from scratch, but I think it would be a lot of fun if I could get enough people that wanted to do that, and we could all start over in a way, thousands of blocks away, and then only when we get to certain checkpoints are we allowed to reopen that chest and head back to Chanville proper. Just a thought. I'm going to mull it over, and I also want to bring it to the organization as a whole once we get rolling. But with that, friends, I do think I am going to call it a stream. I do appreciate the... where are you? There you are. I do appreciate the resub, my friend, very much. Beanie, thank you so much for the lurk as well as the good conversations. As we do here on Sundays, we try to reflect on what we have gone through, remind ourselves to stay present, and look forward to the future as best as we can. But I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Design and conquer, my friends, and I will see you at the next one. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.